Two and a half,
Damage,
yeah.
yeah? Can you do it like this?
This is not enough. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to our channel. This is Kiza, and today I'm going to do service for one of my cars. Here are all the parts, and I'm going to take you guys one by one what they are and how they are used to basically maintain the car on an annual basis. I actually do this for all of my cars, so they are running smoothly without any issues throughout the year. So in this box we have the oil filter, and then we have the air filter, and we also have an antifreeze, which is essential if you're living in UK, especially during the winter. And we also have 4 spark plugs. You see, it's a 4-cylinder car, so it requires four of these, so they need to be replaced. And I also have a power steering fluid. It's actually making a bit of a noise, so this one needed to be addressed. It's not part of your usual service, but I actually needed it on this occasion. That's a power steering fluid for you, central hydraulic fluid. And then we have the engine oil. Obviously this is quite an important part of the service. And last but not least, we also have a new pair of wiper blades, because the old ones got worn out, so they had to be replaced. So these are all the parts, and the next stage is I'm going to drive to the garage and hopefully sort the car out with the fresh service, and the MOT is actually due pretty soon as well. I'm actually taking the Z4 today, just because I've been driving it recently and it's parked behind, so it's convenient for me. Hopefully all these things will fit into the tiny boot we have here. Let's check actually. I think it should be fine. Really nice day today, although it's been raining, but it doesn't feel very cold. So let's take a look. Yeah, I think there's enough room in there, which is quite good. So I'm just gonna get things packing. So now we have placed everything in the boot, and yeah, actually there is still quite a lot of space. So I'm quite impressed with the boot size of this car, despite its size and how compact it looks. Apart from obviously the long nose, the long bonnet, as you can see when you compare it with other cars, it's actually quite long for its size. I'll just give you a quick example. So if you look at the Evo over here, it's much smaller, but yeah, I guess that's how it was designed. It's a roadster, so let's head over there. I really don't know if I should be doing this, but I just had a wild thought in my head that maybe I should finally take the roof down on this car, just because it's not very cold today, although we have overcast all around. It's still actually raining. So turns out, because of my bad luck, as soon as I open the roof, it actually starts pouring down quite fast, as you can tell from the windows here. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to put the roof back on, and then we can head over to the garage and get the service done. So we are now on the move, and actually I forgot this car is manual, so I was actually driving on the first gear without changing, without switching the gear, which I should have done. And now we are in second gear, driving nice and smooth. Yep, it's good to see people following instructions and guidelines. This lady was actually wearing a mask. It's quite rare to see that in the streets of London nowadays. Okay. Yeah. I think Viper would help. Have to give this guy away. Usual way of driving in London. If you guys are familiar, you would know. It's called, yeah, just being polite and letting people through if they're coming towards you. Obviously, people return the favor as well when they can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop filming now before I get spotted by you know who. So let's head over there and resume this video. So of course, knowing me, none of my driving videos can be completed without having a bit of fun. So let's go. Here we are, we've made it to the garage. Here is my mechanic. He's walking over to me now. Looks like he just started his day as well. So let's speak to him, see what he's saying. Assalamu alaikum Dilawar bhai. कैसे है?
बड़ी गल है
ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਹੈ? ਠੀਕ ਹੋ?
हाँ जी शुक्र अल्लाह
ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਰੈਡੀ ਹੋ ਫਿਰ?
हाँ जी
ਬਿਗ ਜੌਬ ਟੁਡੇ ਹੈ?
हाँ जी
ਹਾਂ
ਤੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਸੌਦੇ
ਸੌਦਾ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਪਿਆ ਹੈ?
ਤੇ ਦਿਓ ਫਿਰ
ਤੇ ਆ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਫਿਰ
ਆਇਓ
ਆ ਜਾਓ ਫਿਰ ਆ ਜਾਓ in London, we have to be quite mindful of these speed cameras. A lot of you would be familiar with this, but in this area, obviously, I actually know where all the cameras are and everything, so it helps a lot. Yeah, that's all. Sahil, you guys will probably guess what he has done. Here is my wallet. What he has done, he's taken out all of my cards and he's refusing to even let me come close to them now. Baby, can I have it back, please? Please? Yeah, this is his reaction. Baby, can I have? Okay, I'll take all of them. So I'll give you one of them back. Obviously, thinking of giving him this one. Taste card, I never really use it, so there you go. Maybe can I have this one? This is better. This is green. Please? He's having none of it. Instead of one, he's happy to hold both of them. He's so proud of them. Okay. Can I have one back, please? Okay, these are all mine, so I'm gonna take them. Maybe he's taking his first few steps with the help of this walker. He can actually stand and walk, but because of the other walker, he's a bit reluctant. Are you enjoying? Baby. Mashallah. Right now we are in Hounslow High Street. This is where it starts from. It looks quite busy today. Obviously it's the weekend, Saturday today, so loads of people are out and about. And as you can tell, I decided to keep my roof up because you never know when it starts pouring down again. Catch you guys at the garage. So I'm about to pick up my buddy Mr. Darren, also known as DJ Dan. He is a certified professional DJ, and we'll talk about that more in detail some other day. But today the purpose of this video is that we are going to take you guys through the whole process, how we maintain our cars, how we annually service them. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to come out from there. That's where he lives. So I've just got off the car. It's actually quite nice now. I know it was raining earlier on, so I'm just waiting for Mr. Dan to arrive. So here is Mr. Dan. As I told you guys, he is also a very good DJ. We'll talk about that in some other video, but for now the purpose of the video is that we're going to go and get the service done. So do you want to say something to the viewers for now, or
Maybe later.
later on? Yeah, he's got the stick there, the equipment is there, so we'll catch you guys there. Yeah. So the very first thing we are going to do is put in the power steering oil, the central hydraulic fluid, and he will do all the magic and you guys will see where this one goes. So this is 1.6 Z-Tech power shift. Here, this is a car we use in the household for just doing everything really, because of a good amount of space available. So yeah, this is where it needs to go. किथे दलावर भाई किथे पा रहे हो तुसी?
Power steering.
अच्छा, power steering fluid, yeah.
And start it.
Okay, let's start off the engine as per his instructions. So we have now started up the engine and steering move, yeah. Right or left? Left, right, both sides. I hope you're getting some useful information out of this. Obviously, he's just doing it. So this is the air filter now, and I'm going to pass it on to the expert. And we'll show you guys how he's going to change the air filter of this car. And anything you would like to add for the viewers, any tips, any advice as well, feel free to do that. ਦੱਸੋ ਦਿਲਾਵਰ ਭਾਈ
ਇਹ ਕੋਈ ਫਿਲਟਰ ਹੋ ਦੇਣਾ ਰੋਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ
ਫਿਲਟਰ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਬੈਕ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਗੱਡੀ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦੋ
ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਆਪਸ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਉਹ ਫਿਲਟਰ ਵੱਡਾ ਇਹ ਫਿਲਟਰ ਵੱਡਾ
मेरा सीट आ जाएगा
नहीं आ रहा है आ गया
वो भी आ जाएगा नवा है ना जरा ठीक हो गया So this is the filter, air filter, and what's the next thing that we need? Like
oil filter, engine oil.
Oil filter and engine oil. Okay, so there we have 5 liter engine oil, 5W30. That's what goes with this car. So over here, actually, in DK, we have different ranges depending on the size of the engine, if it's diesel, petrol, and all those things. So for this car, we actually use this one. I'll put this here, and we also have an oil filter. Yo. And oil filter, that's where the oil filter goes, underneath the main engine mount. And he has already replaced it. I think I've shown you guys before. This is actually the old one is here, so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. That's the old one, and now we replace the new one. Pour all the current oil out of the system, which is why we have this bucket. And normally what we will do is we put the car on the ramp, but today is quite busy, so we're just going to do it here. दिलावर भाई एक थल्ले और भी चीज़ सी वो भी उसपे कर दो
ਕਿਹੜੀ ਮੈਂ
लटक रही सी एक चीज़
ਉਹ ਕਰਤੀ ਮੈਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਪੈਪ ਲਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਇਹਦਾ
ठीक है
ਪਾਵਰ ਸਟੀਅਰਿੰਗ ਉਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਤੀ ਸੀ
ठीक है Inserting the oil. I guess the most important part of the service is changing the oil. The level should always be what's required for the capacity of the engine. That's one thing that always ruins the engines of the car. That people forget about changing the oil, or they forget about topping it up, and that always causes bigger issues. It leads to bigger issues such as I don't know, the crankshaft of the engine or the head gasket to blow out, and all these things. Another thing which is really important for the cars in UK is this antifreeze, which goes over here. I guess it's to do with the keeping the car nice and warm, the engine warm when in extreme cold conditions. The Nawal bhai, antifreeze का purpose की है main?
ऐसे वो सुनो जो पहले ना
वही We actually have good amount there already, so I'm just gonna top it up a bit. Yeah, that should be fine. Yes. Why we always trust him because of his finishing. As you can see here, he's cleaned out all the dust, all the dirt. Time to head home. Here is the Z4. Dan is going to be driving this home, and we'll see you when we get back. There he goes. It's been a good day, guys. We achieved what we wanted to do, and it's time for us to get home now. Busy all of a sudden. Try and squeeze through this traffic. So nice skyline over there. Let's see if we can catch up with it. I think we can.